Hi. Hello. I'm Zanty Boy. And today is week 32. I think it's 32. I think. Not sure. I'll check quickly. Hang on. I'll check. Of the Binding of Isaac. We're still going. We are 362 achievements in to the game. And we're getting there. We're making some solid progress. Let me just have a look. Yes, week 32. Correct. So, yeah. Last week, we completed Lilith. This week we're hopefully going to complete the Keeper. Hopefully. We'll see. We don't have a rush. There's no rush to do this. We can take as long as we want. It's pretty cool. I like how there's no rush today. I mean, sure, there's kind of a rush because, you know, we've got to take out Hush. But apart from that, it's not going to be too bad, I don't think. Even though it is the Keeper and it's probably one of the more difficult characters in the game. Hey, how's it going, Vasasa? How's it going? How are you doing? Are you doing good? Alright, so we've got varicose veins to start with. Not a great item. Not great. It requires you to get a hit to use it, so it's kind of a defensive item, I guess, but it's not great. Well. We'll just see how today goes. Yeah, it's the hardest character, probably. Probably the hardest character. I don't know if it is. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But it is a difficult character. It was deceivingly difficult when I remember playing this originally. Wow. Okay. If I break the game? Can I break the game? I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to break the game as this character. I don't know about that. We will have to see. If I can, I will. But, I mean, we haven't really had an opportunity to break so far. I say so far, I mean, like, just in general. We haven't really had a lot of breaking capabilities. Which, you know, kind of sucks, but whatever. We'll get there. We'll break it. We will destroy this game. Shred it into multiple pieces. And it will happen. But there you go. Yeah, we've actually beaten Green Mode, which was ridiculous. I don't know how I did that. That was at the end of yesterday. Yesterday? That was at the end of the previous week. Last week. I still don't know how I got that. We've done the hardest bits of Greed Mode now. Honestly, there isn't that much left to do. I mean, the hardest thing to do, really, is probably going to be the Forgotten. Like the Forgotten with Greed Mode. That's probably going to be the hardest thing to do now. And even that isn't too bad. But you never know. I think we're on 1 health. I think we're on 1 health, so we're in a bit of a dodgy place right now. Got some Perithon at the moment. We can go to the shop, actually. It'd be a good idea to go to the shop first floor. Oh, mama. Do you see what I see? Huh. Blank card. Alright. Probably got the top secret room here. No. Oh well. Yep, if I get Jera, we're done. That's the run, boys. If I get Jera. It's possible. I'm gonna pick that up and leave that coin there. Because if we take damage, we can go back and grab that coin for health. So basically this run, just don't pick up coins. The Hermit? Okay, sure. I'll do that. It's turning out to be an interesting run so far. Now, if I leave the room and go back in, that'll turn into 2 coins, so I want to do that. Because of Humbling Bundle. See? It is certainly an interesting run so far. Got enough for another shop item. This is going to be a good run, I feel. That's if we win. Or that's if we don't die. Which can happen at any time. But it's turning interesting. Yeah. We're in a good place right now. Just need to concentrate and hope for the best, I guess. This like Humbling Bundle is great. That is like incredible to get that early on. It means we're going to get so many shop items just for basically nothing. Don't say that too soon, Vasasa, that the game loves me. Okay? Don't say it too soon. We could still have problems. Okay? Just don't speak too soon. You never know. This game is evil. It's deceivingly evil. It could be really mean. Swallow Penny? Well, now we're basically guaranteed to never die. Because that means every time we get hit, it's going to spawn a coin. So, we can just grab it back again. Infinite health, basically. I don't know if I want that. I'll skip it for now. See what we get from the Devil Room. Oh yeah, that bit's kind of lucky. Oh wow, okay. Wait, I didn't drop a coin with Swallowed Penny. Oh no, I did. I did. He was just standing on it. Wait a minute. We have infinite money now. I just realised. If we get hit, we pick a coin up. No, if we get hit, right, we drop like 2 coins. One of those goes to filling our health up, and then the other one is used to regen our health. So every time we get hit, we get 1 health. Or we get 1 additional coin. Surely. Yeah, we can just farm coins. I just need to be really careful about it. The wafer wouldn't do anything, would it? I don't think so. I'm going to keep that fire there. Should we test the theory out now? I mean, we don't need to buy anything else from the shop, but we can test it out. Gets hit. Ah. Okay, so that breaks that. So pick that up and get a 1 coin from it. So I need to find a legit way of picking stuff up. Yeah, but you can't get half of a coin. You can't get half a coin. You can only... It only goes down 1 coin. So the wafer's pointless with this character. But no, we can do it. If we find like a spike trap, then sure, we can do it. But we can't do it with fires. Because I picked up the other thing. So yeah, we can get infinite money now. Which means we can buy every item from the shop. And if you get a reroll machine... Oh... No, I'm dead. Oh! See what I mean? This run could be over in, like, at any point. That was so lucky. Wow. Yeah, I just need damage. If I can get some juicy damage, we'll be fine. Wait, I could... Ooh, not yet. I've got an idea. I have a good idea with that. That room. We can farm for health in that. And it'll teleport us to an angel room as well if we go in there. Enough. Hey, how's it going, Fire Exit Man? We're currently about to break the game. We've got the setup. I feel him Zantor Boy deserves a more opposite. Opposite? I don't know that word. Again, yeah. Basically, we have infinite money. Basically, because every time we get hit, we drop 2 coins, right? But the thing is, our health runs on coins. So if we pick up 1 coin, it'll heal us. So if we just keep hurting ourselves, we can get an additional 1 coin for every time we take damage. So we've got infinite money, technically. And we're never going to lose health, because we're always going to heal every time. Oh, hang on. Opposite. A bunch of Russian. Adjective. In the circumstances of relation to something. I still don't know. But whatever. Still don't get it. But yeah, if we take damage, I'll show you. This is a good example. Take damage, pick up coin. Heal up again. Take damage, pick up coin. 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 And now it can go here. So, yeah, we're doing alright this run. So you might be thinking, oh no, but this guy's really difficult. You might die to him. Well, if I get hit by him, I can just pick up a coin, because that's what our run is like at the moment. I can just pick up the coin again. And heal. Ow. Oh well, pick up coin. Heal. Oh no! More coin. This is broken. This game is broken. Yeah, this run's broken. Basically, we're going to finish the run. Hopefully. I mean, there's still a chance for it to go horribly wrong. But if I'm not stupid, we'll be okay. And you know Zantor Boy. Zantor Boy is mega stupid. So it could go wrong. Ow. No! See? There you go. See? That's it. That's the run. Dead. Just like that. See, it cannot go wrong just like that. It can go wrong just like that. That's how easy it is. I got overwhelmed there. I was too weak to take all of them out. Yeah, it's just the damage. Like, I just didn't have enough damage for it. If I had some damage, I'd be okay. So it's Big Rip. It had potential. It had a lot of potential, that run. And it was quite risky going into that, trying to take up both the angel statues in one go. I should have probably waited, beaten one, and just left the other. I should have done, but I didn't. I went full risk strats. But yeah, whatever. It's okay. We can do another run. It's fine. Yay, health up. That's exactly useful right now. Look at how much health I have. It's exactly the same. So useful. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Small room, explosions everywhere. Not much I could do there. But yeah, I'm going to die a lot today, I think. This is probably going to be the day with the most deaths. Because this character's annoying. It's a difficult character. But that's okay. As long as we get stuff done today, I'm good. I'm fine. But I mean, it would have been good to keep that other run going. Continuum? Yuck. That's actually worth a restart. I know it makes your tears go through the walls, but I don't like it. It's never useful. So the reason why I'm blowing up those rocks isn't to get flies, it's because it can potentially have the small rock, which will get me a damage up and a tears up. So it's worth it. Because soul hearts aren't a thing on this run, they just turn straight into flies. But there you go. It could have been a good run. It could have been really good. I should have just been more careful instead of taking out that second statue. So you have to test with your Kramer. Kramer. Whenever I hear the word Kramer, I always hear John Kramer from the Saw movies. Which is the Saw man. Hello, do you want to play a game? It's called The Binding of Isaac. Also, yuck. Bad item. Never seen them. Probably never will. They're good films. They're more like detective films, if anything. Everyone's always like, oh my god, they're horror films. It's just scary. No, they're not scary. They're detective films. Detective films with obscene amounts of gore. That's basically it. And I'll be honest, the gore on like Casualty on TV is more real than the gore you see in the Saw films. So it really isn't that. It's more real on Casualty than it is Saw. It's worse on Casualty than it is Saw. As in, like, it doesn't want to make you rip your eyes out as much. Ugh, why do I keep getting bad items? Come on, game. Give me something decent. Ooh. Now that's an item I like. Proptosis. It's basically just going to oof anything really, really close up. But only really close up. Ow. That was dumb. I walked straight into that. Why does he look worse with eyes? Because it's the Binding of Isaac. You know, it's not a game about looking pretty. You don't make your game look pretty. You know, I don't want to be a pretty boy. I want to be a horrific monster boy. If you want to look pretty, go play like a Barbie game or something. Where you know, you have to make yourself look pretty for Ken or whatever. You know, it's not a Barbie game. It is the Binding of Isaac. It is a grim game. It's supposed to be grim. It is supposed to be dark, horrible. Oh, that's good. But I'm still at 1 health, so I'm still in trouble. But yeah, I watched the Mr. Robot recently, and I'm really liking it. It's very good. I'm on season 2 now. It's good. It's twisting, like there's a big sort of like loads of little twists here and there, and it's great. It's really good. I guessed one of them, but I didn't guess the other one, and the other one came first. But I'm not going to say them. But I did guess one of them. Yeah, I highly recommend it. The first episode is probably the best. Like, it's difficult to watch episode 2, 3, and 4 from then, because the first episode's so good, it makes the rest of it look not quite as good. But it's still good. Like, it's just slightly harder to follow, like, after such a good first episode. Episode 4 is weird, and I don't like it. But after that, the rest of them are good. I don't get episode 4. Like, I understand what they were trying to do, but it was just odd. Like, you just don't get it. Like, you're watching, like, what is happening right now? I thought this just happened, but no, this didn't just happen. What's real anymore? Isn't that the Coming Down episode? The Coming Down? How do you mean? It's the drug episode. Episode 4, Mr. Robot. Yeah, that's it. That's the one I didn't quite understand. Yeah, everything gets really weird. I don't quite get it. You understood it because of reasons? You're a naughty boy. No, I think I get what you mean. That's fair enough. But no, it's good. It's really good. I enjoy Mr. Robot. It's good. It's just, as I watched episode 1 of season 2, I just kind of thought, well, what's the point now? Like, the big hack's done, right? Spoilers. The big hack is done, but what next? Like, what can you possibly do next? I don't get it. Millions fly overhead. Ba 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 ba. Alright. Tough watch. It is kind of tough. It is a difficult watch. I do agree with that. It's not easy to get through it. But it's good. Millions fly overhead. My favourite episode, though, was probably episode 5. That was a good one. When he installed the heating system. Spoilers. I guess it's just turning into a spoiler stream now. But I'm not, like, saying any of the big twists or spoilers. I'm not saying any of the big ones. Bum, 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 bum. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going with season 2 and 3 and 4 though. I'm not sure about that. I think season 1 ended perfectly and there's no real way to sort of keep going from then. You don't need to. Yeah, the Raspberry Pi bit. That was in episode 5, wasn't it? I think that was. Millions. Bum 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 bum. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Oh, also, by the way, I found something pretty cool. Apparently, Tim Henson from Polyphia streams on Twitch. The Polyphia boy is a twitchy boy as well. He doesn't know how to use Twitch, though, I'll be honest. He doesn't get it. Like, he was on the Just Chatting category playing Breath of the Wild. Come on! Be on the Breath of the Wild category, you ding-dong. I mean, it's easy to select categories. I mean, selecting categories isn't that difficult. I'm going for this one on the left. Don't mind? Sure. Full mapping. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm sure that, like, the more popular and the more people who actually eventually get custom guitars from you, the more people that actually do it, they're going to start to realize that you stream a lot, and they're going to be like, oh man, this guy made me a cool guitar, and now I'm going to promote him because he's a cool guy. So you are going to get quite a bit of advertising from it, and quite a bit of attention. If everything goes well, that is. I'm going to go back to that shop and buy the rest of it. Why not? Ugh. Not very good. Yeah, exactly. People are going to start being like, oh hey, you're that guy, you did that. It's happened to me quite a bit with the charting tutorial that I made. People are like, oh, you're the guy who did the charting tutorial. Or like, you're the guy who made the button fix. You're that guy. I'm like, yeah, that's me. And then you occasionally get someone, like, some people come in and they're like, I need to be careful in this room. Occasionally you have someone, like, come into my stream who's like, oh hey, have you got this song? And it's like a song from Gent Hero. And I'm like, oh yeah, I got that song. I'm like, I mean, I did put the set list together. And they're like, oh, you're the Gent Hero guy. And I'm like, yeah, that's me. So it's quite cool. It's quite cool. How people are seeing me as the Gent Hero guy. Ow. This is my death, by the way. Yeah, I am the Gent guy. Screw Jared Dines, I'm the Gent man. I'm more Gent than Jared. Ooh, that should be a tier name for Gent Hero. More Gent than Jared. Yes. I'll have to do that. Future tier name. More Gent than Jared. Aww. Big rip. That's dumb. I'm like tier 4, tier 5 dingus. I see that as a compliment. The more dingus I am, the better. Because I am Major Dingus. Why have I got this stupid song on? Get off! There we go. Some proper gent. There we go. Bit of After the Burial. Well, I mean, the 80s music's good. I do like 80s stuff. '80s is better than 70s and 90s. Changed my mind. Lol. Bum 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 bum. Scooter. Mm, 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 mm. How much is the fish? £2 fish. It's a very British meme, that. Very British. Ah, getting hit with that there damage. This guy does not want to move, does he? Bob's brain. Bob's brain, the worst. So bad. Today is not going well so far with these runs. That's okay though. We'll get a good run eventually. It will happen. It's just that this is, you know, it's only the most difficult character. Harder than the Lost in my eyes. Because you can't take devil runes. And you're forced to take a triple shot, which most people think is good, but it's not. It's really slow. And it's not helpful. Ah, no, Devil Runes slot. Because it's a double floor. Ugh. Play a game gooder? Okay, I'll play it gooder. I'll try. Just for you, Shadow Smash. I just realised as well that because I am, like, because, like, you can't hear my desktop audio, I could literally do anything right now. Instead of just listening to music, I could, like, watch The Office right now and it wouldn't make a difference. I could put it on my main screen. Just casually watch it. No difference. Wouldn't matter. But I'm not. I'm listening to music. Lel. Yeah, I could if I wanted. I could put on some of that anime stuff. I could put funny meme, lol, hentai, just that sort of stuff, if I wanted, but I'm not going to, because that's not appropriate for Twitch. What, this game, Little Dying Duck? It's a tough game, you know. Don't worry, it's a difficult game. It's not meant to be easy. What's quite funny is that some people actually claim this game is too easy. Like some of the pros, they're like, oh man, it's too easy. They need to make it harder. Can't get past the first boss. We'll focus on dodging. Don't focus on hitting the boss, taking all its damage down. No, focus on dodging first. Dodging is more important than landing shots. Try and learn patterns, things that work. No, there is no dodge button. You just walk. You move. Oh, look at this. So like this guy, you know he can do a left to right attack or a right to left. So look, you know he's going to fly left to right, so you just try and stand above him, like that. You just walk up and down. When he does that weird little, that thing, you know he's going to fly left to right or right to left. So you just go up and down. You gotta look for the cues, learn the patterns. Then he'll go into this stage, he's going to shoot a bunch of goop at you, so you try and avoid the goop when he does the weird little animation. Boom. Next thought. I'm going to teleport straight to the item room. Shielded tears, I don't want that, so I'm going to roll that item. The knife, sure. This item usually gets me killed, though. But it could work out. Yeah, I'm probably going to die, but we'll see. You never know. But no, it's like, it's pattern. It's just patterns. You gotta learn the patterns. Learn what all the enemies are going to do, how they move. And it won't be that bad. Actually, yeah, the boss will be easy. What? He took half health when I walked in the room. For no reason. What was that about? You see that? I walked in the room, he took half of his health. What? That was a bit weird. I didn't even do anything and he almost died. Lol. Bleh. Bleh. I actually have a Yakuza on Steam. I actually do have it. I never played it. I got it during the Jingle Jam. I don't know what it's about. I first heard about it from some guy I used to work with who bought a Japanese version of it. And literally a couple days after he bought the Japanese version and had it started sending out to the UK, it got announced for the UK and, you know, America and all that. So that's a bit unlucky. Like an official release got announced after he went and bought the Japanese version and had it all shipped over and everything. So that's a big oof right there. But honestly, before that point, I'd never even heard of it before. I'd literally never heard of Yakuza before that point. And I was like, what's that? Never heard of it. He seemed shocked that I didn't know what it was. And I was like, but how am I supposed to know a game that's only out in Japan? That was so lucky. You have no idea how lucky that was. Yucky beyond beyond belief. Yucky and lucky at the same time. Both. I want the blank rune. Or the black rune. Whichever. I know of Demon Souls. I saw a speedrun of it a while ago. When I didn't even know what Dark Souls was. I'm gonna do that. Luck range, cool. Bum 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 bum. Am I gonna stream Dark Souls on stream? I probably won't. It's not my sort of game. It feels very clunky when I've tried it out before. It doesn't feel right for me. I don't think it would go well. I have it. But I don't think it's right for me. I'm thinking of trying to get back into City Skylines. That'd be quite cool. That's the game I'm currently thinking about. Probably might install that again. Make Zantor City. Yeah, I know, just to me, it just feels too clunky. It feels like you press a button and, like, the action happens in, like, 5 seconds. You're like, come on. It's like it takes 5 seconds for the whole animation to go through. It feels unfair. And really slow, and I feel like that would really annoy me. If it's that slow. I like faster paced games. Like this. This is a fast-paced game. But it can also be a slow-paced game. That's what I like about it. You can play at your own pace as well. You don't have to play it at light speed. You can play it really slowly. I mean, you have to go fast for some challenges. For some things. Like, I'm trying to do this run. We're going to get Hush. But I don't know if that's going to happen this run. But still, you know... There is a bit of speed involved into it, but it's not, like, necessary. Like, you could literally just play through this game casually and not care about all the achievements and the items. You can just play it and just enjoy it. You don't have to do all the achievements. It just so happens that I find it fun to do all the achievements. Oh. Oh, yes. This is good. Really good. Key piece. Beautiful. Alright, we're in it, boys. We're in business. We are in business. We could do Mega Satan with this run. There you guys, Purity. Alright, I'll save that for another floor. But no, I don't know. I think, like, there's, like, styles of games that haven't quite existed yet. And I feel like the sort of games that I'm thinking of could be amazing. Like, my idea for a game, right, get this. This is my Zanti boy idea, okay? It would be like a zombie arena shooter. Kind of. So it's like, there's a little arena, it's pretty simple in design, a bit like Dust 2, that sort of thing. In Counter-Strike, a little bit like that, only, you know, not as much, like, walls or anything, it's quite open. And the idea would be is that it's like a wave-based game. And this is the whole game, okay? This would be the whole game. It's a wave-based game. And all you gotta do is just destroy all the zombies. That's it. That's it. But it scales. And there are infinite amounts of rounds. So eventually, you're gonna get thousands of them spawning in one room. And you're gonna be like, how do you survive? It's gonna be an ultimate game of survival. And, like, it could be also, like, roguelike as well. So, like, you start out with a basic gun, and then you click upgrade after killing a certain amount of zombies, and you get, like, certain upgrades and stuff. You can upgrade your weapons to be stronger, meaning you can get further into the game, and it's just endless. That's my idea. And that'd be just the entire game. So it's kind of like a roguelike in a way. In a way. I don't know, I haven't played Call of Duty Zombies. I've not played it. I know, but rather than being like a game mode, it would be like, that would be like the full game. And then there would be, like, there's another game I had an idea of, right? Which it would be like, there's one huge boss, like one colossal AI boss monster, and he's really difficult. And it's you and like 100 other people, and you all have to beat it. That'd be it. That'd be it. But the boss could, like, take out, like, 50 people at once. He could just, like, wave his hand across the ground. It's just like, bam, just instant death for like 10, 12 people. I don't know if that'd be fun, but you know what I mean? I don't know. There's just a lot of little ideas I have that could make it, but probably not. But a lot of my ideas are kind of like roguelike based. Oh, and here's my biggest one, okay? This is the one I really like the idea of. So you start off in like a small town area, okay? Start off in a small town, and your goal is to get to the other side of the planet. That's it. You got to get to the other side of the planet. That's where the big boss is, who's trying to take over the kingdom. You're the last little town left in this kingdom. You just got to take out all of the bosses, and there's like layers, and each layer, like, you can go to at any point. Like, you can just run to the end if you want, but the enemies there are progressively more and more difficult, and you know you're probably going to die if you go there. So you got to work on killing as many enemies in the actual, like, earlier areas as you can, and upgrade your stuff and get more powerful. So kind of like grinding games. Games based around grinding is my idea. But, I don't know. It's difficult to explain. But, yeah. It'd be a bit like Risk of Rain 2 and how the combat for that works. a little bit. But it would be like a Risk of Rain 2 boss for like every enemy. And you start off really weak, and it starts off being really difficult, and then gradually those monsters get easier as you level up and upgrade your stuff, and then eventually you're going to be powerful enough where you can one-shot those guys, and then you move on to the next level, and that's when it gets really difficult again, because, you know, it scales or whatever. It's a certain level threshold or something. That's my idea anyway. That's my main one. That's the big one. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that might be what Cube World is trying to do, but I'm not sure. Not Cube World. Hightail. I've actually got my own music on at the moment. I've got a Tony Danza Tap Dance Extravaganza on at the moment. It's pretty good. It's kind of mathcore-y. Pretty good. But as much as I want to play music on stream, yeah. The thing is, as much as I want to play music on stream, I'm going to be putting all of this stream on YouTube, you see? So, yeah. That's the thing. If I did, the whole VOD would get muted and people would just have to watch silence on the YouTube side. So yeah, thank copyright for that. But don't worry, I mainly play music on my stream, mainly. It's just, I'm not on Thursdays. Because I'm a Guitar Hero player. I mainly play Guitar Hero. So we're playing music all day, usually. It's just because of copyright, and I want to put all this on YouTube, I can't really do it. So, kind of sucks, but there you go. Isn't that fun? I've always said, I think it would be a good idea if there was some sort of music license you could buy on Twitch. Like, let's say, like, I don't know, 20 quid a month or whatever. You'd pay Twitch, and then all it would do is say, yes, I allow music to be played on my channel. Without any copyright problems, no worries about any copyright things. That'd be great. I would love that. Because I would do that. I would 100% do that, and then your VODs would never get muted, anything like that. If that was a thing, sure, I would. It'd be like a music license almost, but for Twitch streamers who, you know, don't have like 10k just sitting around to spend a year, you know, on copyright licenses or whatever. It'd be great. Because now I'd go for it, and, you know, it'd be very useful for me. But nothing like that does exist. Yeah, I know that Monster Cat is a thing. I could actually play Monster Cat on stream, but personally, I'm not into the whole electronic music. I like a lot of rock and metal myself. And I don't think I could bear listening to electronic music for 4.5 hours a day. I mean, a bit of it's okay. Like, I don't mind electronic music. It's just that at the extent I'd be listening to it on this stream, I don't think I could deal with it. But I do know that Monster Cat exists, and they do good stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. It's not for me. I'm into more rock and metal. So it doesn't quite work in the same way. There isn't like a monster cat for metal. I think that where I kind of... I wouldn't say get away with it, but I think that, yeah, Fire X-Man has a good point. A lot of the artists we play in Guitar Hero are a lot smaller. There are a lot of smaller artists that could use more recognition. So, for the most part, like, I'm pretty sure they're totally fine with me playing this stuff on stream. Oh my god. Ugh. That is clenched. Oh! Yikes, that was difficult. Whew. Don't know how I'll survive that. Yikes. But yeah, most artists that we play on stream, like, yeah, they're totally fine with me playing their copyright stuff. I mean, some of them even have commented on my YouTube videos I've put out in the past. And they're like, wow, this is cool. So that's good. But yeah, copyright is probably the biggest problem we have currently. But as I always say, like, copyright isn't really a problem unless you are gaining money from it. If you are gaining money, that's when they care. If it's no profit, like if you haven't made a single penny from copyrighted material, they don't care. Because it's not worth their time and money and efforts to try and get you, like, get enough evidence to, you know, lock you away or whatever, fine you. It's not worth it for them if you get nothing from it. And I'm doing things very carefully on this Twitch channel, where people are not paying for the music. Like, I would be sitting here playing music regardless of whether... you know, of whether people, like, subscribed or whatever. If they subscribed or not, I would still be here. Therefore, they are not paying for the music themselves. That's my explanation for it. Like, I would still be here playing Guitar Hero, even if people weren't here subscribing and stuff. I would still keep going. It doesn't matter. It's an optional thing to support me. It's not paying for the music specifically, therefore it's okay. That's my explanation for it. I'm not profiting off of the music, I'm profiting off of the content that I provide. So, in my eyes, it's fine. Ooh. Okay, this is going well. We'll try Hush. And then we'll also try Mega Satan as well. You've had your most viewed video taken down because it had a Sabaton song in it? Oof. That's a big oof. Wow, really? I don't even have keys. Oh well. I usually just assume I've got the keys for it. This is going to be a tough battle, by the way. It's going to be a tough one. My most viewed video is, like, I think it's 23k views. And it's my charting tutorial. And that's got a copyrighted song in it, so I don't make a penny off of that. I kid you not, I've made about 30 pence from Google, from my YouTube. That's it. Literally 30 pence. So, it's not worth it at all to do anything on YouTube. For me. Not worth it in the slightest. Which is why I focus on Twitch. The only reason I have a YouTube is to promote it. To promote my Twitch. That's basically it. To say, hey look, I'm a cool guy. I do stuff on Twitch. I even say on my Twitch, like, on my YouTube anyway, don't even bother subscribing. Just go over to Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you suck. You're a scrub if you're on Twitch. No, you're a scrub if you're on YouTube. That's what I say. YouTube scrubs. Come over to Twitch. Twitch is better. Yeah. I'm gonna die. This is... I'm literally gonna die. But that's just my point. My point is that... what's the point of YouTube when you can go on Twitch? Twitch is so much better. Twitch actually care. YouTube is just for corporate stuff now. That's a rip run, by the way. YouTube is just corporate companies and algorithms trying to force kids to watch videos. That's it. Indian YouTube channels creating algorithms to make automated videos that upload, which have bright and sparkly colours in it, so kids watch it and give them tons of money. That's what it is nowadays. YouTube is such a mess. It is awful. It is dreadful. I don't know if you know about that whole thing. But most of YouTube now is just, like, Indian sort of, like, bots creating automated child content. It's like weird animations that don't make sense and are badly translated to English. And they just do the same videos. It's just generated by AIs and it's just uploaded every day just to make them tons of money. Because kids just watch them and they don't care. Like, they don't understand it. They just think this is normal. Because parents will give them iPads just to shut them up. And they click on all of these weird videos and they watch them all the way through on loop, like 12 times each. That is what is wrong with YouTube. It shouldn't be allowed. Yes, they're all, like, the weirdest videos as well. They're so odd, they don't make any sense. It's dreadful. And the worst part is that they're all automated. They're not made by real people, not made by professionals. Could have whatever in there. And there's no knowing. Because they leave autoplay on as well. So whatever comes next is going to be their next video. So they watch each video like 12 times. And they keep going through all of their videos. Every single one. Hundreds of them. Automated content every day. Is that what we've come down to? Is that really what YouTube is now? It's a place for automated content to be watched by millions of children? Hey, how's it going? We're talking about a very dark topic at the moment. It's a very dark topic. It's about how bad YouTube is now. And how millions of, like, bot-made accounts are uploading content for children, which are all automated animations. And are being watched by literally hundreds of millions of people. Literally hundreds of millions. And they're getting tons of money for creating a bot that makes automated content for children. That is... we're just talking about how bad YouTube is, basically. Oh, that was so close. You see that? I don't know how I didn't get hit there. I see it as, like, a similar thing to, like, making, like, a child sweatshop, basically. The children are just sitting there being forced to watch these videos because they're too young to know any better. And, like, these big sort of companies who do this and make those sorts of videos, like, they're just sitting there with all the money in their hands, flooding in from YouTube. That's basically it. Promise me you'll never be a movie director? Dude, I think I could make some killer movies, like, with these ideas. It would, like, be the harsh truths. It'd be like a horror film. Kind of. Like horror films there would be. If I ever did. I thought that was the one that gave you money when you broke rocks. Apparently not. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Makoto Yuki. It's exactly what it is. It's child labor. They're watching videos without even realizing it, paying all these big corporate companies. That sort of thing. What's up with my health? How so? Ba-dum, bum. Oh, if you're talking about the channel rules, yeah, I'm just a socially awkward person who just thinks way too much. I think way too much and just talk to my stream about it. As a kind of journal or diary in a way. Just the inner workings of my mind. And we play Guitar Hero as well. But, like, if I've said this many times before, but, like, if I was on a stage in front of this many people, I just wouldn't be able to do it. I just would crumble. Like, if I was on a stage in front of, like, the amount of viewers we have now, I would just crumble. Even though there's probably isn't many there, I wouldn't be able to do it. But because I'm sitting in front of a computer and all of the names are on the screen, like, you're not physically here, that's fine. I can deal with that. But, yeah, if it was, like, a thing where, like, if you were actually here, I could not do it. I would not be able to cope with it. I completely agree. Computers make everything better. I do agree. I mean, I guess not everything. I guess they make a lot of things better. But not everything. I definitely think that. Because sometimes it can be, like, just mentally straining. Just sitting here on computers all day. It can be quite taxing. Especially after watching, like, finishing watching Mr. Robot the other day. Makes me think again about the whole internet as a whole and how it works. Yeah, Conehead's not great. But yeah, we're just trying to do some keeper runs today. That's what we're giving it a go. We're just trying them. Because we've got quite a few achievements to get as keeper. Quite a few. And all I need to do is just get super powerful, and we're good. Got all of that to do. So, yeah. Tons to do. We are 362 achievements into the game. We're trying to get 403, which is the big one. Big 100% mark. That sort of thing. But yeah, it did actually come up like another topic, I guess, came up like very briefly yesterday, when someone came to stream and asked me if I'd be interested in doing like charity events, and I said no because I don't really see a need. Like, I understand that, you know, charity and all that, yes, it does help people out, and there are some definitely good charities out there, but I'm not big enough to do a worthy charity event. I'm nowhere near big enough to do a charity event that will actually make a difference or do anything. Like, think about it. Let's say I made 20 quid, which would be quite good for a charity event, for me, I think, if I ever did one. 20 quid, let's just say. That would pay for, like, one of the employees at the company for, like, 2 hours. 2 or 3 hours. Like, a higher executive for, like, 2 hours. That would just pay for them being there. So it's not worth it. I'm not paying someone's salary to be in a building. But the bigger charity streams, when, you know, people get like a couple grand, sure, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. You know, it's gonna, you know, some of the money is gonna go to the actual cause. It's gonna be alright. But like, just 20 quid, it's not gonna make a difference, is it? It's not gonna, you know, like, after doing a charity stream, the company's not gonna be like, alright, we don't need any of your money now. We've solved world hunger. That's it. We're done, boys. Pack up shop. No. No. Nothing like that. It's going to keep going. Hey, how's it going, Liam? We're having some very deep conversations today. Very deep. But you see what I mean? It's like, I don't see a point of doing charity streams unless they're big. Like, unless you're a huge streamer. Or like, you know, AGDQ. Like that, the Yogscast Jingle Jam, that sort of thing, that's fine. They're going to do a lot of work, and they're going to help a lot of people out. But the smaller people, like doing, like, charity streams, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to make any difference. It's not going to make a single bit of difference. So, yeah. And I'm not here sitting, like, being an advertisement. That's not me. I don't want to sit here being an advertisement for a company or a charity. I'm just a guy playing video games. So that's my stance. I thought it was kind of relevant since we were talking about the whole crumbling of YouTube and how bad it is nowadays. I don't know, just my thoughts. We'll see what we get this item room. Hopefully it's a good item. Probably won't be. But you never know. But yeah, in short, TLDR, there's no point of Zantiboy doing a charity stream because I'm not big enough. I wouldn't make any money to make a difference. Therefore, it is pointless. And plus, the company gets most of it anyway. The CEOs and all of that for charities. Today is not going very well for runs. Not going too well, but hopefully we'll get a good one soon. We will have to see. Exactly. If a charity has a CEO, they're getting tons of money for it. They're not going to do it for nothing. You know, it's not like 100% of the money goes to that. In fact, I'm pretty sure it'd be like about 20%, 25% of all money goes to them. About that? I don't know statistics. And then the rest of the money will go to paying the salaries for the year. The higher up CEOs getting all that money. What's the point? So because of that, I'm not doing charity streams. And again, like, there's no proof that they work. Like, we've been sending money to, like, Africa or whatever for, you know, no water and, like, mosquito blankets and all that. We've been sending money to them for years and it hasn't done anything. So, what's the need? Yeah, exactly. That's my point, is that as a small streamer like me, there is no point in charity streams. There is literally no need. Because let's say I earn £20 from the stream. It's not going to be enough to make any sort of difference. It's just it's it's like a needle in a haystack, that 20 quid, isn't it? That's basically what it is. It's literally a needle in a haystack. It's nothing in the grand scheme of things. It's not going to help. But again, if you're a bigger streamer and you go for like a couple grand, that's, yeah, then sure, I get that. It could make, it has the potential to make a bit of difference. It can do something. Yeah, exactly. 20 quid to a charity is nothing. As I said, it's enough for, like, one of the workers there to be paid for, like, 2 hours. I mean, you're paying someone's salary for them to be there for 2 hours. That's it. For them to sit at a computer doing nothing, basically. So what's the need? And I'm not, like, against charity or anything. I'm just saying, like, there's no point in me doing it. I'm totally fine with charities and people supporting them. That's not a problem. You can do what you want with your money. But it's not for me. Because if I wanted to, it would have to be a big sum of money to make any form of difference. To have any satisfaction from it. I'd want to see the difference that it makes. I would want to physically see it. Oof. Ooh. I'll go with Chaos. Sure. Chaos can be fun. Chaos is a good laugh. It randomizes all of the pools. of what items go where. So we could get any item now. There's no knowing what I'm gonna get in terms of items. I could get anything. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I think, like, yeah, donating items individually is a lot better. Than just giving them money. It's better to do that. Like, if it's like a homeless sort of charity, sure. You know, a couple of good clothes can be given out to a man. He'll be happy for the day then. He'll be happy. He'll be satisfied. He'll be like, yep, got a pair of brand new clothes. Nice. I'm satisfied. That's fine. That's understandable. That's good. But then you've also got the problem, though, of that charity then selling it on. That's another problem that could happen. They could then sell it on and use the money from that. Probably there's like a store that buys them in bulk from charities. There are endless problems with this whole thing. Little horn? Sure. 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 The game's just giving me all the items now. Doesn't care. It's like, have them all! That's what's good about Chaos. The game will just give you whatever item it feels like it. You don't have any control anymore. It just gives you whatever. Oh, you want this item? Sure, have it. You don't want that? Tough, you're having it. Yeah, that's my stance anyway. I know it's not the most popular opinion. You know, everyone's like really soft now, and they're like, "Oh, you got to support the charities. You got to." Oh man. No. No. Everyone's too soft nowadays. Charity starts at home. How so? I mean, I guess, yeah, you can have, like, hand-me-down sort of clothes. Like, you know, if, let's say, you were to have, like, an older brother or something, then you could wear, like, his old shirts from back in the day that fit you. You can do that. That's fine. I mean, I have a younger sister, so it wouldn't really work for me. But, I mean, I'm sure people do it. It's a way of saving money. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's a good point. I could die here. Ooh, I want that. Sure. Oh, now I'm spun. Cool. Yeah, let's move on. But, like, that's kind of my viewpoint. Like, whenever I see someone on Twitch who's got, like, you know, who isn't very popular, and I'll be honest, that includes me. People like me. Not me specifically, because I don't do charity streams, but you know what I mean. Like, people my size or smaller, and even a bit bigger than me. Like, I'd say anything under, like, 30 viewers, maybe. There's literally no point of doing charity streams. Literally no point. Unless it's for, like, your own cause. If, like, you know, you're in trouble, you need some help, that's okay, you know? For you to do a stream for people to help you out. That's fine, I get that. But helping out a charity when you're that small, is there a need? Because it's not going to make a difference. It's not going to do anything. I think we've talked to this topic to death now, though. It might be best to move on. Even around the 100? Yeah, even that. Like, I don't know how the scaling works. But yeah, even that can be considered small. I don't know. I don't know the scaling of it. I haven't experienced that amount of viewers. I mean, technically I have, but that was like a one-off. When I got raided. Actually, I want to pick that up. It was like a big raid. But I don't consider it like a, you know, like a thing that happens all the time. $300 count? That's fine. 300 fine. If you want to do charge streams, then sure. But anything smaller, not really needed. No, let's change topic again. Let's change topic. We've talked it to death. Ow. Who's seen that stupid program on TV called The Masked Singer? Yikes, that looks absolutely dreadful. Looks dreadful. How's the DHC2 response been so far? Pretty good. People like it. I mean, it's only out for subscribers at the moment, so I don't know how the full response is, but I'm pretty sure it's good so far. Haven't had time to play it yet? That's totally fine. That's totally fine. Take your time, my boy. Official release of the Gen Hero Collection Pack 2 is tomorrow. If I've sent it to you early, though, please re-download it. Okay, like anything before Wednesday. If you download it on Wednesday, that's fine. But anything on like Tuesday or before, please re-download it. Because there could be some bugs. It could be an old version. That sort of thing. There's only really one song that has an old version. It's quite a critical one. It's like at the very start of Insomnia, there's like a really difficult sort of like rhythm pattern, and there's one note missing from there. It's quite an integral part to the song, so I do recommend re-downloading it. But it's not huge. Not much has changed since then. But if you want to submit scores, it's best to do that. Also, yeah, how's it going, Keps? It's been a while. I do remember you. I remember you. That has been such a long time since I saw you last. But I do remember you. Which song? Insomnia. If you have a really old version, there's a version of Insomnia which has a missing note in the intro. Which was just, like... It would probably just been a dumb mistake. when I was clicking through the chat, adding time signatures or something, I'd probably just accidentally click remove on that one note. Yeah, but that's just an older version. I say, anything, like, if you download it before Wednesday, it'll have that version. Like, I know that UCOG and GH Addict have that one now. But anything new is fine, because I fixed it very quickly. But that's about it. It's literally one note for the whole pack that's off. And that's it. But yeah, well, what about that awful masked singer show that's on at the moment? Oh my god. Oh. What on earth were they thinking? Honestly, what on earth were they thinking? I'm playing on Switch at the moment. I'm playing on the Nintendo Switch. Exclamation mark Switch. Add me. Basically, yeah, celebrities that no one knows, because it always is, right? Where, like, weird fursuits on stage, and everyone has to guess who they are. That's basically it. Like, what the heck? What on earth? People are slamming it, saying it's absolutely dreadful. Yeah, celebrities. Like, they'll take the head off of the suit or whatever, and they'll be like, oh my god, it's Richard Normanson. And everyone's like, oh my god, in the audience. And then you're just like, who? Who's Richard Normanson? I don't know this guy. Who's that? Plan to go to some concerts this year? It depends who's playing. I mean, I know that Polyphia's playing next month, but they then announced that it was going to be Tides of Man who are playing with them. And I've got nothing against Tides of Man, it's just I would have preferred if they toured with, you know, Unprocessed, who are touring for the rest of Europe. You know, I would have gone to that show if it was Unprocessed and Polyphia. Hell yeah, but those are only the European shows, not the English shows in the UK. So what's the point? I don't want to see Tides of Man. It's like Dance Gavin Dance, but not as good. So if it was... Yeah, if it was... you know, if it was in process, sure, I would go. But, nah. It's not. Only really go to the big ones. Like, Pliny, Between the Buried and Me, Tesseract was the biggest one I've been to. And that was great. I don't see a point in going to the smaller ones about bands I don't particularly care about as much. Just, what's the need? Judas Priest, Guns N' Roses, Megadeth. Oh, I'm not a fan of the bigger shows. I'm not a fan of bigger ones. Like, before I started going to the smaller shows, I went to the bigger shows, like Avenged Sevenfold, like Five Finger Death Punch, that sort of thing. I did. But, just not interesting. It's just not as good. Oh, perfect. Smaller is a lot better, I agree. You're a lot closer to the bands. It's a lot more personal. The sound's better. You're more involved, I feel. And I feel that, you know, the big bands, they don't even see you. They're not going to see you. They're just playing what they usually play. They don't look at the people, they just play. But in the smaller shows, I feel like the bands will see you, they'll like, interact with you, they'll be like, that sort of thing, you know? The bands will actually react and that sort of thing. But, you know, If it's a big band, they don't see any of that. They're just playing to a wall of light. Oh my goodness, that's actually really good. They're just playing to a wall of light that's getting shot at them, which is the lighting of the stage and all that. That's it. So there's not much point in going to smaller shows. It's not for me. Yeah, it's a lot better to go to smaller ones. Downforce has a capacity of 100. That's really small. But one thing's for sure, I don't think I'm going to see Periphery and Cavett playing together. That's for sure. Yikes. Because the recent drama. I don't think we're seeing Cavett and Periphery next to each other in a lineup anytime soon. Oh dear. Yeah, I can imagine that, Liam. I can imagine. Like, I like Arch Echo, but sometimes it's a bit much for me. I do agree. I like them, but sometimes it's a bit much. Yeah, someone was a naughty boy. Mark. Mark, in short, Mark did a Dr. Disrespect. And not the thing where he filmed inside the toilets. Not that one, the other one. With Cavett. The singer, not the singer. The, correct, yeah. With, the main guitarist from Cavett. Who is Grill. And if I do say so myself, quite attractive. Or was. It's pure mustache juice, is what you get. That's what it tastes like. It's pure mustache juice. You can taste the sweat and, like, the salt of his mustache juice. That's what Dr. Disrespect tastes like. It's pure sweat and mustache juice. Oh, no! Rip. I thought I was at the line. The line of Brimstone Beam there. I thought I was at the line. Apparently not. That makes me sad. That was going to be a good run. I had it all planned out. It was going well. But then I got oofed. Pirate, nope. Yeah, it was going to be a good run. I was feeling that run. I was really into it. Yeah, this is the worst character. It's just so easily you can die. So easy. It just goes really badly, really quickly. Like, literally every room is a risk. You know, I think this is the same playlist as last week, now that I think about it. Because I've got Lamb of God playing again. I was like, last week, I remember being like, oh, that's weird, bit of Lamb of God. Playing in my gent playlist, that's a bit odd. I think it's the same one. I think after this I'll change it to a different one. Ow. Let's play the second one. There we go. Not feeling the run. I know I've got a decent item, but nah. It's not great. It's not going to save the run. I think it would be kind of good to see Lamb of God live. I mean, the only problem is, of course, is the fact that Randy Blythe has killed someone. So, and that was during a live show. So, yeah. Maybe not. Even though it was an accident. And there was no security there, which is why. I think it was the last show I went to. I had some annoying guys near me. They're like pushed in front of me, like literally right, like pushed me right out of the way. And they said if they want to get any closer, they can push us out the way. What sort of logic's that? If you come in late, you got to stand at the back. Can't do that. I even heard them say it. They were like, oh yeah, yeah. If they want to get further forward, they can push their way through. That's not the right way to do it. If you come in late, you stand at the back, mate. It's your problem. You can't get here on time. Yeah, no, I just stand out of the way for the pits. I try and avoid it. My go-to place when going to a show, right, is at the front right. So don't go in the middle. Go either the front left or the front right, because the pit always happens in the middle. So, yeah, that's an advice. Just a bit of advice. Don't go in the middle. Go in the edge. The very left or the very right, and as close to the front as you can, for obvious reasons. Bruh, that guy taking so much damage. Machine headed download, yikes. 12 circle bits at once. Wow. Quite big, that. I mean, yeah, they're not the best band. They're alright. They're okay. It's like, they're definitely a band that has a very specific taste. Like, you either really like them or you're not that bothered. That disturbs me, Fire Exit Man. That disturbs me greatly. I'm not sure what situation you're talking about, but let's try not to keep it on Twitch. Yeah, that's not for this place. But I wouldn't know anything about it. I wouldn't know anything about that. I know what you're on about. Oh my goodness. Pog. Blech. Big boy explosions all over the screen. Oh, I can't take that though. I mean, I can. But if I take one hit of damage, I'm dead. So I'm not doing it. I'm not risking that. What I don't get, though, at concerts is that everyone I've ever seen at a concert, they always nod to the song out of time. Or not to the right BPM. Like, they'll always nod at the 1 and 3 beats instead of the 1, 2, 3, and 4. They'll nod at, like, half the BPM that the song is. It's really odd. It's really weird. I'd never get it. Like, instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, people go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Just nod to the proper BPM, you ding-dongs. What amused me though is that when I saw Cavett live, it was about a year ago now. There was a few measures of 7/8 that they played. Dun 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 dun, and like no one knew how to headbang to it, and I was just like dun 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 dun. I was like, hell yeah, I can do it. No one knew how to do it, but I did. I'm a clever boy. I understand 7/8. That made me proud. I was like, hell yeah. Musical knowledge coming into use. Yeah, I was happy at that point. I was like, finally, time signatures coming useful in a real life situation for once. Because they never do. An explanation of time signatures, by the way, it's how you group measures together. Like, you could just write music without time signatures, but it would just be one big line. There'd be, oh my goodness. If I pick this item up, it's going to cause absolute mayhem. And I'm probably going to die. Do I do it? Because that means I just get rapid fire shots. Like, bam. I'm doing it. Rapid fire. They're tiny, but they're still going to do a lot of damage. I don't know if this is a good idea. We'll see. We will see. We shall see. Oh no. I honestly thought they'd be a bit faster, but oh well. It's not a problem. Still powerful. Oh no. Oh. Close. I think I'm going to go back to the shop. Honestly, I think I'm going to die this run. I think it's quite obvious that I'm not going to live through this, but it's worth a try, right? It's not going to go anywhere, I don't think, this run. But it's worth trying. Just in case you get familiars. Is what that's for. Ooh. But yeah, in terms of the Junior Collection 2, we've had a few scores submitted so far. We've had, I think 2 or 3 FCs so far. Oh, no. Oh. I know what it was as well. I know what it was that was causing that. I know what it was. It was those flame tears you picked up. So what was happening is, the explosions were hitting the flame tears and exploding right inside of me. Because they both collide with each other. And that's why I had no control over that. That was kind of unfair. But no, we've had a couple scores submitted. I think we've had 2 FCs, maybe? 2 or 3? I know Tundra's FC members only, which is probably the best FC so far. A couple of people have tried I. Like, I submitted my score for I. Keep in mind, I know it's my set list that I'm releasing, but it kind of... I'm allowed to because it's not my chart. That's the rule. You cannot FC your own chart. Otherwise, it doesn't count if you do. It has to be someone else who gets it. But yeah, Tundra got a really good FCA members only. First one ever. So that's pretty good. I mean, most people have just been playing the Invent Animate album, which we're going to play through first thing tomorrow. We're going to start off the day by playing the album. Cat and 9 tiles, that's good. Damage up. Let's move on. I could always check. I could have a look at the scores. Let's see. So my live announcement's gone out. Count to 1 million meta. And there we go. Okay. Let's see. Let me have a look. Junior Collection scoreboard. Yeah, so 3 songs have been FC'd so far. 3. Solace, Midnight Hymn, and Members Only. Those are the 3. Tundra got 2 of them, Vasasa got 1. And then a couple scores have been submitted for I by Meshuggah, and that's it so far. So not bad. Not bad. I'm sure once it goes public, we'll start to have a couple other people having a go. Hopefully. Out of the 2,000 people that watched the video for the pack, only 1 person was submitting scores who isn't a part of our little gang here. And that was Lightless Walk. He got the FC of the Periphery album. Got the whole thing. Tears up, nice. Yeah, Lightless Walk got the full album FC. He's the only other person who submitted scores that wasn't really from our gang, from our little group. Our collection of people. So I'm hoping we get a couple more. A few more people, you know, maybe submitting scores this time. I hope so. But seeing as how things usually go, right? Number 1 is always the most popular. Because it's number 1. And then number 2 is half as popular. And number 3 is half as popular as that one. And it just keeps going. That's usually what happens with anything. So I'm doubtful it's going to get quite as big. Maybe like, I'd be happy with 1,000. Like 1,000 views on that video, I'd be happy. I'd be fine with that. I'd be like, yep, what I expected. Because the first pack has got about 2,200 views now. About that. Roughly. So, honestly, I'd be happy with 1,000. That'd be fine. That's what I'm expecting, because the second one is always less popular than the first. But I'm going to keep going, regardless of how many views it gets. I'm happy with it. And it's only going to get better. So, you would have thought more people should be playing it if it gets better. Because all of the songs are bangers, that's the idea. There's not going to be a bad song in there. There's not going to be no filler. What's the point of releasing a big set list of like 300-400 songs if people aren't going to play them? It's better to release smaller packs that people are going to play because there are good songs on there than just charting stuff for the sake of charting it. Or, you know, like getting an entire band's discography or whatever. It's better to do it that way. Chart a song because it's good, not because you want to chart it. I don't know. You know where I'm coming from, though. This is good. This is a good run. I got a good firepower here. Yeah, chart a song because it's good, not because you want to chart it. If it's a good song, people will like it. If it's a bad song, no one's going to play it because it's a bad song. And the people who do play it are going to hate themselves for playing it. So only chart good stuff. I guess I'm the exception to that, though, because I'll just play anything. If it's a song, I'll play it. I could have actually taken an item there, but with a big speed down. I don't want to speed down, though. I want to be a fast little boy. I want to be a fast boy! Yeah, but you can obviously tell that Friday was charted for a meme, and not for being serious. No one would listen to Friday and think, oh man, this is a good song. This would be really good in Guitar Hero. No. No one would do that. People are only charting it because it's a meme. That's it. That's the difference. If you hear a song you think, this sounds really cool, then yeah. But if it's a well-known meme, it's only being charted for the meme. It's the intentions of the chart is what matters. If you have the intent of making a good chart and making it fun and enjoyable and charting it as accurately as possible, and, you know, it's a genuinely good song, sure, people are going to like it. This is really sketchy, by the way. He's a speedy boy. I'm leaving those there in case I get hit. Oh. Stupid things. Ooh, blank card. Sure. Start out the way. Or we'll go the way we started. Do you now see how insufferable Guitar Hero 3 is now? Do you understand the way? Do you understand? It seems like you do. You did before, to be fair. Fair enough. Oh, damage up. It's just slow. I don't like Guitar Hero 3. It's just not good. Like, again, the song choice is good for the most part. But it's just a bit repetitive. But yeah, Warriors of Rock was the best Guitar Hero, for sure. This is a good run. I'm really liking this. We've got good stats. It's good. Good stats. Fast. Good damage. Could be a good run. Could be a winner, actually. It's potential. Got Buried Alive on at the moment. They're good fun. Found everything on the floor. We can just move on. Yes, blank card I used for no point there. I thought I had a better item. Oh well. Oh, yes, game. Good, good, good. Damage. Good game. Got the Prodigy on, fair enough. Yeah, I actually suggest, if you're not already, put some music on over the background of the stream. It will really improve it. That's a good point. Like, not too loud, but loud enough where you can hear me, but not the game. It's like in between. And you'll have a good time. You'll understand what I'm going through right now and how chill this is for me. Oh, I knew that would happen. We gotta get some moolah then. Nice. Steam sale, 50% off everything. Now we just gotta collect a bunch of moolah, and we're good. Yeah, just put a bit of music on in the background of the stream, if you want. After the Burial, nice. Good choice. Hey, we can buy that item now. Is it worth it though? Acropolis 2, no. It's not worth buying the item. We'll roll it. Because it's the gold question mark item. Means we're not going to get anything from it. Because this is the last golden room that we've already been in. So there's no need. Oh yeah, life insurance. I really need that. Yeah, okay, I'll get a life insurance quote. Stupid advert. I don't need that. Not planning on dying. Yeah, they make Spotify adverts to be as annoying as possible. I don't use Spotify though, that much. I tried cheating it a while ago with Leaf. Do you know Leaf? The guy who made the bot and is here in the stream sometimes. We tried cheating Spotify a while ago. He tried adding me on his family plan. But the problem is because he lives in France, Spotify was like, you can't do that, you gotta live in the same house. And I was like, we do though. So I let him log into my Spotify account. I changed the password, by the way, to like 111 or whatever. I did that just for a very short amount of time, right? I did that for a short amount of time and I changed it back after. I logged in, he added me to the plan, and I was like, yeah, it works. A month later, no, it didn't work. And I was like, dang it. Oof. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to do that, Liam. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, like, I mean, I'm not untrustworthy or anything. It's just, you know, I don't want that thing. I don't want to know your address. I don't want the risk. I don't want it. Let's do this. Hey, how's it going, Gushy? That is very odd. I don't think that's quite right for my chat. I'm just going to delete the message, okay? Just going to delete the message, Gushy. It's not quite stream friendly, that one. Not quite. Not quite there. I don't know. I don't think that was quite stream friendly. Not really. Just being safe. I'm a careful little boy. Yeah, maybe tone it down for your next entrance message. Maybe just a little bit. Yeah, even high just works. What do you think of violent statues of Jesus? I mean, the same as I feel about a statue of Harry Potter. It's just a statue. Harry Potter being brutally tortured would be interesting. I don't know why that would happen. I mean, maybe in an alternate universe when you know, Voldemort does actually kill Harry Potter. Spoilers, if you haven't seen the films. I mean, technically he does in the last film, technically, but it gets all confusing and weird, and no one really knows what happens in it. But there you go, just spot last Harry Potter film for you. Technically, Harry dies. Technically. But not really. I hate this boss, by the way. It deserves to not live. Oh, I hate that boss so bad. That was such a good run. And it's gone. I just hate that boss so much. That boss sucks. Never seen that boss. It's in one. It got added in what was it called? It was like the expansion pack or whatever. It was like a mod packs that got added to the game. So there were like 5 packs that got added. And that was in one of them. It was in Afterbirth Plus. Because what they did is they did about five like small packs that they released without really telling anyone. Happened to Little Chub. Little Chub's still there. Don't worry, he's still here somewhere. But yeah, they added that boss in a weird little pack, and I don't like him. Oh dear. And so the run starts again. Lol. Yeah, we're just trying to do keeper runs today. It hasn't gone very well. We've been dying a lot. But it's just because this character's just kind of not good. Not an easy character. Just a very tough character. Not much you can do about it. I like this item, though, that we've just got. It's quite good. How many achievements left this character? A lot. A lot. We'll work it out. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to do with this character. You have the Afterbirth Plus DLC? No, it's not the final DLC. There's another one coming out, I think, like mid to late this year. It's called Repentance. And it's basically, I don't know if you've ever heard of the mod pack. There's like a mod pack you can download for this game. On PC, anyway. Which is, I think it's called Anti-Birth? Is it Anti-Birth? I think it's called Anti-Birth. And they're basically adding that into the game. But they're going to change a lot of it. And properly prepare it and balance it. As well as new alternate floors and everything. It's crazy how much they're adding into it. And that's going to be the final DLC for the game. But I'll be honest, it's been delayed so many times. So we don't really know when it's coming out. It's been delayed way too many times. But that's going to be the final DLC. And for people on Switch or who've got like the full version, I think you would get it for free, I think. And then for PC you got to pay for it. But I'm just assuming, because I paid $39.99 for this full thing. Because on PC, just the base game costs £14, but the DLCs cost like £7 each. That sort of thing. But they released this game later on Switch as just the full thing, the whole collection of them with all the DLCs. So it works out. Makes sense. I just hope I don't have to pay for a DLC for this. Hope not. I will still buy it though. But still. Final work on the Kramer SG. Nice, nice, nice. What are you actually doing to this Kramer? I've never even played a Kramer. I've never even seen one. I know that they're like that weird black looking guitar controller. But I have no idea. Wireless PS2. Trash for Clone Hero. Then what if you got one? Are you wiring it up? Are you making it a wired guitar? Are you like modding it? I'm sure you could do that, right? Surely you can mod it to be a wired Kramer. I'm sure you could. Maybe like put a Raspberry Pi in it? Maybe. That could be quite cool. Making a wired Kramer. I don't know why you would, but I mean, look, you're the guitar modder. You can do whatever. You know, you're a magic man. Oh, I can't do that. I can't take it. I'd die. Put wired internals in it. Oh, I see. So you've gutted it and put the internals of another guitar in there. Fair enough. Sounds odd, gutting. Sounds very, like, gross. Sounds like you'd hear in, like a horror film. I mean, I'll put it this way. I think I could genuinely be, like, a horror movie creator. I mean, I just came up with one right now, as you said, like, gut. It could be, like, a butcher. It's, like, a very rainy, gritty UK area. Very gritty, very sort of generic. It's like a little industrial area. It's all grey. But it's like saturated. It's not like, you know, like... it's not like black and white. It's you know, colour, but it's just really grainy and grey and desaturated a bit. But it could be the story of like a butcher who has like a mental breakdown and he goes mad. And occasionally you'll get a customer come into the shop. So what he does is he said, hey, I was wondering if you could just come through here a minute and have a look at this. I've got something pretty cool to show you. So he does it, and then, like, you know, he just, like, locks them up, hangs them upside down, and guts them. You know? Like a butcher, basically. Butcher people in his weird sort of shop. His weird butcher shop. And then he sells the human meat to people who go to his shop. And they all die as well because they eat the human meat. And it's all like diseased. You know? How cruel would that be? That'd be cruel and a good movie. And then eventually he gets caught because one of the people he hangs upside down, he didn't actually kill all the way, and they escape. It's an idea. Dead, by the way. It's like generic horror movie sort of stuff, but it would work. Like, you know, they'd have like the bottom half cut off, so like they haven't got any legs and they're like crawling out of the shop, like scratching for help. You know? It could be gripping. Could be really good. What's going on, Firex, man? What's up? I'm not mental, promise. I've just got a very, I've got a very active brain. I have a very active brain. It likes to think of things. That's not even my worst idea. My worst idea would probably be a movie called The Human Factory, where it turns out that it's like a post-apocalyptic world where humans make the best, like humans make the best source of fuel. Yep. Fair enough. Muted. That's fine. I'm totally fine with that. So what they would do is they would force people to stay there and constantly procreate and make children to have an infinite source of fuel. That's what this most screwed up idea I have is for a film. So it's like the most inhumane thing you can think about, is what it would be. Once again, I'm not mental. I just have a very active brain. And a lot of time. I could genuinely try and make some sort of story like that. Could be quite cool. I genuinely don't think we're going to get anywhere with this, with these runs today. We've been having a lot of bad luck. You done? Yeah, yeah. Basically, as soon as you said muted, I tried to stop. I did say a little bit more, but not much. Yeah, this character sucks. So dumb. Yeah, no, that's totally fine. I understand. I know horror movies aren't for everyone, but I like them, and I feel like that a lot of horror movies nowadays are very tame and not very good. Like, I'll watch one and it's just like rubbish. Like the one I watched the other day, Truth or Dare. I don't know if you remember me telling this. It's a game of Truth and Dare that gets haunted by a demon in Mexico. And a bunch of kids play Truth or Dare, and if they don't answer Truth or Dare and actually do it, then they'll die. But it was really dumb, because the demon was just like, kill each other. That's what the dares were. It was like, kill your friend. And it was like, well, that's a bit pointless, isn't it? It's not very good. He just wasn't clever. It was just like, lol, kill your friend. What's the point? You could do a lot worse than that. Exactly. It's an internet troll. But I will be honest, it was probably the most millennial film I've ever watched. Like, the main character had a YouTube channel. It was like that. And they were all tapping away at the phones, like... They had, like, the biggest iPhone you could imagine, and they were all on Snapchat, emailing, text. It was like that. It was like, come on. Really? It was the most millennial film you could watch. And a few minutes in, I thought, yeah, I probably should not be watching this. It's probably too young for me. But I watched it through. I was cringing at the fact that they had YouTube channels and stuff, but I was just like, come on. I watched it though. I thought the idea was interesting enough. But, you know, it's just a bit dumb. They could come up with a lot better. One of them that I do quite like, even though it is still quite a millennial film, is Happy Death Day. I'm not sure if you've seen that one. Happy Death Day is quite good. It is a millennial film, so they've all got iPads and iPhones and they're texting each other, Snapchatting and stuff. But it's not just a horror film. It's like a detective film as well. Like, you've got to try and work out what's happening. Because the idea is that there's this figure who just comes and kills you on this day, and once you die, the day loops, and you've got to get through the entire day without dying, basically. And no matter what you do, it'll appear and kill you. And it'll only go away if you figure out who it is who kills you. And of course they got like a mask on and everything. So it's a cool concept. Yeah, exactly. Final Destination meets Groundhog Day, yeah. Yeah, I watched that film fairly recently. I don't really get it still. Like, the whole Groundhog Day situation. Like, what even is Groundhog Day? It's just a weird little creature that comes out of the ground who predicts the weather. Like, what? Is that it? I thought it was going to be a bit better than that. It's just some odd little creature that predicts the weather. Like, what? It's a real thing? I thought it was just the name of a movie. Which is why I watched it. I thought, oh, I've heard a lot about this Groundhog Day. I'm just going to watch it. I didn't realise it was a real thing. Was it like, that May the 4th thing as well? Like how all the Star Wars fans were just like, yes, May the 4th is the Star Wars Day. They just sort of claimed it and everyone was like, okay, fine, we'll go along with it. Lol, May the 4th, lol. So dumb. But I thought it was just a bit like that, how everyone was just like, oh, Groundhog Day, it's a film, but it happened on this specific day. So now everyone says that that's the day. It's like how Back to the Future Day was like, you know, on November 12th, whatever. It's something like that. November something. And I was like, oh my god, that's the day that Marty came to the future. That was in 2015. Oh my god. It's like that. But no, I've seen like all the horror films, so there's not really much to see. I'm thinking of watching Get Out again soon. That's a good film. Get Out's brilliant. Like, nothing really particularly happens, but it's just the tension. It's just like you can kind of see how it just builds up. And you think, things are not quite right here. What's going to happen? Really, you didn't like Get Out? I thought it was quite good. There was a meme with that film as well, where there was just this guy running at the camera as fast as he could, and then he just sort of runs away, like out of the side, just randomly in the film. What's Bird Box? I've heard the name of that before, but I don't know what it is. Like, I watched the first Hostel film as well, if we're talking about horror films. It just wasn't very good. I mean, I can understand how people like it, you know, back in the day, but it's not very good in the end. An evil entity that lives outside or kills anyone. Oh, so it's basically The Quiet Place, or A Quiet Place, whatever it is. Which is John Krasinski. It's basically that film. I still don't even know what Guardians of the Galaxy is. I still have absolutely no idea. All I know, though, is that they ripped off a bunch of really good songs to put in their soundtrack. Not really ripped off, but they just took a bunch of songs and were like, I like this song, so let's put it in here. It honestly seems like people care about the soundtrack more than they do the film. It seems that way. People care more about the soundtrack than they do the actual film. Is what I understand from it. Like, people don't care about the film. They just care about the soundtrack. I can't see a thing this sword, by the way. I'm probably going to die. And I got, like, no health left either. Ugh. Hey, how's it going, silly fanboy? But no, it's just there's no good horror films anymore. I've watched them all. Like, you know, you look on, like, Amazon Prime, the best horror films on there have got, like, a 2-star rating. And it's a very, you know, just bad movie in general. The best movie on there at the moment is It. You can watch It on Amazon Prime. But I've seen that twice. I don't really want to watch it again. I mean, it's a horror film. It's good. But I don't want to watch it again. I want something a bit scarier. It's a comedy? I wouldn't say it's a comedy. It's got scary bits in it. I still think that the intro sequence to It is one of the greatest film moments of you know, of the newer generation, for sure, anyway. Even though the effects are already dated. Because you can clearly see, if you watch the film now... Rip. You can clearly see now that in It, all of the water going into that drain is completely fake. It's obvious. It's so obviously fake, that water going into a drain. It's completely fake. It's obviously animated now. But it was a great film. That intro sequence is a classic. Oh. Lel, I can't escape now, because I'm a dead boy. Well, I can, but not really. Ugh! I've got a vegan advert. Veganuary. How can you call it that? How dare you? How dare you, Spotify, give me a stupid vegan advert? What are you on about? I'm probably the most meat-eater person you'll ever meet. No pun intended. You'll ever meet. Get it? 'Cause meat. How dare you make up a word? Veganuary. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Doesn't even work. Veganuary. That is a meme. Like, come on. What a meme. That was the intro to Empire by Kadinja. Such a groovy song. Oh, so good. The thing is, I'm okay with people, you know, like, being vegetarian or vegan or whatever it's called now. There's probably about 1 million different of them. Probably about 1 million of them. I don't mind. It's just, don't push it onto me. That's the what I'm trying to get across. I don't have a problem with it. You can do what you want. It's just don't push it on to you. And I think an advert is the worst way to do that. Because I hate adverts in general. Like, that advert was just, you know, it was just saying, hey, celebrate Veganuary. No, I didn't celebrate that. It's not for me. Get out of here. I don't want that. I eat more meat than you've probably ever even seen in your life. Stupid advert, man. But I don't have a problem with people who are. It's just, don't push it onto me. It's the same with religion. You can believe in whatever you want. Just don't push it onto me. Don't say, oh man, you got to believe this. No. Where's the proof? Give me proof, and then I will believe you. And don't show me the Bible. Don't say, here's the proof. No. I want to see birth certificates. For old Jesus boy. That's proof. Here we go, the real groove bit. So good. Yeah, exactly. That's why school sucks as well. They're like, oh man, this happened. This actually happened, and you're like, no, it didn't. It's a load of rubbish. I believe RE shouldn't be taught. It would be like having a lesson at school to say, let's look over the entire life and story of Harry Potter and see how it affected everything. What they should do is say, this is one religion, this is another, they exist. You don't have to believe them. This is what people think, though. If you want to believe it, go for it. But you don't have to. It's your choice. They exist. They exist. Believe it if you want. I don't mind. That's fine. I enjoy Harry Potter. It's good. But it didn't happen. Dear. Maybe I'm just getting annoyed at this game. Maybe that's what we're delving into all the topics today. Maybe that's the reason. Oh, great. Right into the boss. I'm not dealing with that. Nope, I'm not doing another run. not an Isaac run. Because then the game will give me stuff I like. The game will give us good items if I get an Isaac run. Bet you, first item we get as Isaac will be a really good item. Should we give it a go? Look, watch this. I'm going to play as Isaac, and the first item when we run into is going to be really good. Watch this. I'm going to prove it. I know this game that well, that if I play as Isaac, it'll give me a really good item to start with. Yep, there you go. Both of those items were good. Pinking Shears, really good use item. So, but I rolled it because I've got the dice. So I rolled it into this, the nails, which give you a damage up and turn your tears into nails, which gives knockback to enemies. Good item. Proof, proof that the game is mocking me. Deadeye's not bad. 3 PM there? No, it's 2:15 currently. It's the dead hour. It's the dead hour on Twitch. The big boy club. The exclusive club. 2 PM gang, where you at? Filling the black hole that is 2 PM. The hour of 2 PM. It's the biggest black hole on Twitch. No one knows why or how it happens. It just does. Toothpicks, that's not bad. Fire rate up. Shoot a little bit quicker. Yeah, it must be a quiet day for him at work. Because everyone's watching his Anti-Boy stream. That's why. His whole office is just watching the stream. They're on one computer though, so it only counts as one viewer. They're all sitting there with popcorn. Hey, how's it going, all Unity? How you doing? We're on the Binding of Isaac today. So working on shop. Cool, cool, cool. You'll get there. It'll take a while, but you'll get there. Hope it's all tempo mapped. Hope so. Got 400 notes, not bad. I started a chart this morning and I've placed about 300 notes just this morning, just casually. It was a tough one as well. It's quite fast. I'm not sure how long Soul to Survive is. It's not really a thing I think about because it's soulless. It's not really a thing I think about. I hope you're not making it like really difficult on purpose. I hope it's like an accurate chart, you know? Because I always worry when people are like, you know, say, oh, I'm a new charter. I'm new. Because you never know what they're going to do. You never know whether it's going to be a good chart. It's, you know, whether it's going to be good, bad, what it's going to be like. So I always worry. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter, like, how many notes per minute it is. It doesn't matter as long as it's not, like, you know, 7,000 notes per minute. Then I'd be worried. It's just, you know, chart what the song requires, basically. Chart the lead, what it requires. No need for overcharts or anything. Just start simple. If you're a new child, start out easy and gradually build yourself up to more difficult songs. Like, don't start out with Dream Theater. Please, do not start with Dream Theater. You'll have a real rough time. Haglaz. Purity's better. It's more useful. Boom, boom, boom. Oh dear. One of the runs handed you Guppy from the start and you still died? Ooh. Ooh. I'd love to get that run. That run would make my day, having that. I'd just be like, bam, easy. Just fly straight through it. Oof. You'll get better though, you just gotta keep playing, you know? You'll get there. I'm not feeling this run. I don't know. I know I'm not doing terrible, it's just something about this run I feel is not going to go well. Oh hey, it's the life insurance advert again with a crying baby in the background. I wonder why they put that there. It's not because it's a life insurance advert, it's because the babies are annoying and they want you to get Spotify Premium. Well, I don't have Spotify Premium. Well, I mean, I don't really use it in the first place. First of all. And then also, I'm not a rich boy. It's like £7 a month. I can listen to songs all I like without having to pay, so why pay? Just to get a random advert every now and then. That's it. I don't really need it. Yeah, but the thing is with YouTube, you know, it's like, it's not really made for music, is it? It's made for videos. You're not always going to get the highest quality videos on YouTube. And if it's a music video, you're going to get random background noises as well. That's like, you know, supposed to be for the video. Ow. I healed myself though, because I've got regen. That's the best thing we got in this run, the regen. Wow. Terrible items though. Absolutely awful. Wow. There's a place I want to be. You actually used to work for Spotify back in the day? Really? Did you make those adverts? Did you make the vegan advert? Is that what you did? Made that stupid vegan advert. Why'd you do that? Ah, custom spot. I can't get my music working. Yes, you just press the start button. Oh, it works now. I got it. I press start and it don't work. Is that what happens? Is that what used to happen? I press button, don't work. In that accent, exactly. It don't happen. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Okay. I have an idea now. Kind of. It's not going to work yet. Not yet, but I have a plan. I'm a man with a plan and a canal, Panama. Is that how it works? It's got to be how it works. Zantor with a plantor. Oh, that sucks. So we got greed this room. I wanted a proper shop. That's good though. Good Steam sale. Wait, hang on. Was that a second Steam sale? Two Jeras? Really? I think that was our second Steam sale. I don't remember if it was, though. Yeah, if that was my second Jared, then that means everything is free from now on in every shop, ever. I don't think it was. I don't think so. Loads of people falling into canals. Maybe the Bristol Pushers moved to Manchester. It's a Yogg's Cash joke, that one. No! Oh. Oh. At least we got a good starting item here. Oh, Sub-Zero by Alpha Wolf. Now that is heavy. That breakdown though. Need to chart this. Yes. Dun 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 dun. Stupid spiders. There we go. But yeah, we've had some really bad luck today. We've just haven't had the best of runs. It's bound to happen every now and then. You're never going to get a perfect day playing this game. Yeah, we haven't got any achievements. I will be honest though, we did have a really good, like, yeah, we had amazing luck last time. So maybe, I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? You have really good luck one week, and then the next week it's just dreadful. Although, it may be about to change. Oh, what? That was dumb. I can't take this item anyway. As much as I want to. I mean, I could. It's just I'd have 1 health left and I would be dead by now. So I can't. Oh, come on! Oh! Oh! This game sucks. What awful luck. Hey, how's it going, fish? It's been a while. How are you doing, Mr. Fishy Boy? Oh dear. Are you good? Well, that's good. If only I was doing the same. Oh dear, this game has been mean to me today. You gotta help me. You gotta give me some luck, fish. Give me some of that fishy boy luck. Some of that juicy, stinky Stinky fresh fish luck. That's what I need right now. Oh, you started trying stuff for Clone Hero. Nice, nice. Good on you. Keep it up, boy. Ugh. I think you're bitten up more than you can chew. I think that you were bitten up more than you can chew. Bum. Might try and grind for FCs. Well, Fish, you'll be happy to know that there's a pack coming out tomorrow that I'm releasing. It's called the Gent Hero Collection Pack 2. Bunch of new songs in there. Maybe you could get some FCs for that, you know? Be on the list forever as being the first person to FC some stuff, you know? Go for it. Another Fire Emblem character? No one cares. Literally no one cares about Fire Emblem. And they just keep adding them. They're all the same. They're all the same. No one wants more. They're exactly the same. I'm disappointed if that's the last character, if it's another Fire Emblem character. Kinda dumb. They're all the same. They all play exactly the same. I don't know the difference between them all. I have Smash. I do have it. I can't play it though, because it won't let me like play online, and that's the only reason I bought it. The online play is so badly done, I can't play it. My nat type is F, whatever that means. Meaning I've got to hook up my my Switch to my phone. I kid you not, I have to hook up my Switch to my phone in order to play it. I did play the solo campaign for a bit, but I was just cheesing the whole thing with Kirby. I just played the whole thing and just spammed the up B on the Kirby, which is a sword move. Just spam that and you're good. It's easy. Kirby's up B is so easy. And I was playing on the hardest difficulty as well. And I was able to do that for most of the game. But what I've decided to do as well is I recently decided that I would delete my Smash Bros. Like save file and start again. And I'm yet to start again. I've deleted all my Smash Bros content, so I'm going to try it again from the very start. I went into that data management on the Switch and just pressed delete on it. But honestly, I think it's the most disappointing game. Why can't they bring back a Subspace Emissary as DLC? The same one we had in, you know, Smash Bros. Brawl. That was great. That's what I mainly played. I didn't really play multiplayer. I mainly played that. Subspace Emissary. That was great. Good fun. was long, but I felt like it needed to be. I like the last level as well, how it was just one colossal maze of everything. I am paying for the online service, yeah. Because I play Tetris 99. Like every day. And it doesn't work. I shouldn't need an internet adapter to play it though. I shouldn't need to. Apparently my NAT type is F. And I don't know what that means. But you would have thought the game would just work, right? I've got good internet. It's not bad internet. It's fine. It's good. And I'm not able to play it. It's Nintendo's problem, not mine. Nintendo can't make a good, reliable online system. It's the only game I have a problem with for online play. So it's whatever Nintendo's doing is the problem. It's, you know, not me. No, I'm sure it isn't Smash. It's 100% Nintendo. Because it works when I play at my grandma's house. I've tried playing it before, it works fine when I play elsewhere. But here at my house, nothing. Not able to connect. I have to connect through a 4G signal in order to play online. And even then the online's bad. You have to back out of an online game to change your character. Like, why? It's completely backwards. What's that guy do? Oh, he does that. Game. Yeah. I mean, I will be honest. My modem is quite old now, so it's probably that. But I mean, we'll get it changed when there's a problem with it. There's no point of fixing something that isn't broken. We'll get a new modem when it breaks, or when it starts having problems. But it's been fine. It's perfect at the moment. Yeah, try using the keyboard. Might as well. Oh. I've got on Shrezzers at the moment. A band that used to call themselves the Shredding Brazzers, but they couldn't because of copyright, which I thought was quite funny. It's like a post-hardcore / gent band. It's like Dance Gavin Dance with gent and saxophones. It's pretty good. Pretty juicy. Alright. We'll find the item room, then we will head on to... the boss. There we go. Do you enjoy playing it? Well, I mean, it gets good. If you get good at the game, it's good. It's fun if you get good at it. Something about the movement seems off. Huh. Doesn't seem anything wrong with the movement. I've never seen anything wrong with the movement. This is a bad room, by the way. Very small room. How unfair was that? That was the most unfair thing I've ever seen in a video game. He spawned the spiders inside of me. Oh. I was in a perfectly good place there and he spawned spiders inside of me. Meaning I just instantly died. That is so unfair. Yeah, I usually press the restart button when I don't get an item room first. It's this character. Don't get me wrong, it's this character I do it. Because otherwise this is really unfair. Because it's the hardest character, so I've got to get the most optimal start. That's why. It's the hardest character. I like to get an item room to start off, to hopefully get a good room first. Good items. Oh, skip past one. It's alright. Nope. Oh dear. It's gonna be one of those days, isn't it? Where we literally get nothing done. 4.5 hours spent streaming. No progress. We're exactly where we started. Really sucks that we have that day. Really, really sucks. This is a good item, Bone Tears. Pretty good. Badum. Such a good song. Behold the crown after the burial. The wrath within. I do not need. They will suffer. Na-na-na-na-na. I hate this room. It just hurts. Hurts all over this room. Not a good dude. All those who oppose us. Ugh. Bad item. So all I need with this run really is a really fast high rate and more damage, and I'm good to go. That was the solo. Higher fire rate. That's what I asked for. They will suffer. Tony, who doesn't know, I am on Spotify and I'm listening to music, but you can't hear it because YouTube and copyright and stuff. Because it's going up on YouTube after. That's why. Doesn't mean I can't listen to music though. Oh yeah, it's NAMM at the moment, isn't it? The guitar festival, where all of the people play their guitars. NAMM. NAMM. NAMM is just a guitar showcase thing, so all popular bands go there as well and show off their skills, and they're like, hey, look how cool I am. It's pretty cool. Ow. I hate this game. This game sucks. This game's dreadful. It's really mean. It's not RNG, it's planned. I'm 100% sure that this game is not RNG. Oh, you've done the time sigs in Primal Symmetry. Nice one, dude. Nice. What were they in the end for that solo-y bit? Around that time. Because I just didn't know. I was just confused. Ow. I had no idea. The entire solo was in 4/4? Really? Sounds like the first, like, section of solo was in 5/4. Unless it started offbeat. Or unless that second section was offbeat. Which it could be. I don't know, it just sounds like it would have been off, though. From what I remember. Also, stickheads. Yesterday, when I played I hit 2 million points. 2 million 8k points. I got the 2 milli mark. I'm quite happy with that. ACJ got 1.8. Take a look at the scoreboard. So yeah, but basically, it's out for subscribers now, Twitch subscribers. And the full pack releases tomorrow. But yeah, I seems to be quite a big hit. People like I. Seems like almost like a challenge song. Yeah, only just. Only just. But I still got 2 mil. And that's all that matters. It was 2 mil 8k. Hey, Nikimi, no worries. That's totally fine if you can't make the stream. I totally understand. It's totally cool. And thank you for the kind words. So look, it's 2:57. It's like, it's a bit early to be all coming back to the stream. I thought the quiet hour was all the way up until 3. But no, everyone's coming back at 3. Bit weird. Yeah, it's all good, stickheads. Just focus on your exams. They're more important than notes. Than pixels aligned to songs on a screen. It's all good. Oh man, everyone's banning each other now. It's juicy. All this juicy banning. Mate, I'll ban your mom. How's that? Ban your mom. And your dad. And your dog. If you have a dog. And your sister. Let's move on. And your gran. You're all banned. Everyone is going to be banned. Everyone. Bum bum bam bam bum bum bam bam bum bum bam bam bum. Bam bam bum bam bam bum 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 bam bam bum bam bam bum. That was a juicy breakdown. Alright, now you've crossed the line. You can't ban Gent. Gent is me. I am Gent. It's like the plot twist in the Zantor series. It turns out that this Gent thing that exists is only my own concept and my own imagination. And that all of you are me. That's just how, like, deep and weird everything is now. It's like all of you are just words inside my head and I'm just sitting here talking to myself. I'm like an insane mental patient. And Gent is just a concept that was made up in my head. It doesn't actually exist. I've made up all of these, like, fake bands. Now that would be weird. That'd be mental. It sounds like a thing that could happen, though. Imagine that. If all Gent didn't exist and it was just me going on a mad one. And it was me thinking it exists, but it actually doesn't. Just the inner workings of my brain. Just insanity. And so, that was the moment that Zantor started questioning his exact existence. Whether everything was real, or whether everything was fake. He came to the conclusion that nothing is real. Nothing. Not even this voice right here. No such thing as polyrooms? Exactly. You're just what? Basically, right? I'm now thinking that all of Twitch chat isn't real. Like, all of you aren't real, and you're just like voices inside my head that are displayed on a screen. That's what we're at in the Zantor series now, in this weird apocalyptic mental TV show. Even though it's not a TV show, but it could be. And Gent is just a made-up concept, and all these songs I'm singing and playing in the game, it's just nothing. It doesn't exist. I really shouldn't have watched Mr. Robot. It's making me think all of these things. I'm going mental. This is what Isaac does to you, you know. It messes you up. It's a game that screws you up in the head. Is there much need of grabbing the blank card? Not really. I can agree with that, Liam. I can agree with that. But considering some psychos, I'm not that bad. Hey, it's Jara. Cool. Not bad. Or at least that one was Jara. I don't know if it's going to stay the same. Let's see. I wonder if it is going to stay Jara. Let's see. No, doesn't. No achievements today? Nope. Not even one. Right, so it's random every time. Okay. Good to know. We've been playing this character all day and we haven't made any progress at all. That's how bad today's gone. No progress at all in the entire time we've been playing. 3.5 hours. 3.5 hours, 0 progress. Yeah, just one of those days. Yeah, Liam, do you now see why I'm going mad? Do you now see why there is no sanity left in this stream? Zantor sanity levels have gone to an all-time low. Honestly, I think after the stream I'm going to be so tired. It's just going to be one of those days. Like, all my brain power is going to stream and thinking of weird stuff. That I'm pretty sure... Yeah, it's going to be a mentally draining stream. It's just one of those days. Everyone's going to have them. Just a day where nothing goes right. Or just something just doesn't quite work. The way you think it should. And it just throws you off for the whole day. That's me. Why is that the only trinket that's turning up today? That electric one. You know, it's that's the only one that's been turning up. Oh, yes, good item. Good item. So what this does is this will give you an occasional poison shot. Not only that, sometimes it will give you a, or if the poison kills an enemy, it will give you a black heart. But for us it won't be a black heart, it'll be a spider. Or a fly. So that's quite good. Next floor it is then. Well, we're probably going to die. Oh dear. I'm right, we're gonna die this floor. A lot of things I find mentally draining though. It's not only like live streams that do it. It's a lot of things. Most things. I don't feel like Minecraft would do anything. I know. I've kind of gotten bored of the Minecraft thing. Like that server. I don't know what I would do. Like, I understand, you know, building stuff, but... yeah. I don't know. I'm probably going to head off then. I know it's a bit early, but we've had a really rough day on this game. They've made no progress. It's putting me down. It's dumb. Yeah, I know we're a bit early, but yeah. What a bad day. What a terrible, terrible day for this game. It's given us nothing. In the 4 hours we've been playing. Oh dear. Yeah, I'm going to head off then. Thanks for coming along. I will see you all tomorrow when we'll be playing some more Clone Hero. That's what tomorrow is. Tomorrow's a Clone Hero day. Playing more Clone Hero tomorrow. And this will be on YouTube. This stream will be on YouTube next week. And last week's stream will be out today. It's as easy as that. And yeah. Hopefully we'll have a better week next week. Hopefully. And yeah, goodbye. See you later. Bye. Bye 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 bye. 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 Bye.